we travelled north to meet with a group of Bigfoot researchers from Cryptovania. Bigfoot researchers who are on the cutting edge of finding proof that Bigfoot exists. We met with Tommy Cooper and his team for a late-night investigation and to get their opinion if the story of the creature was possible.
As far as like the animal getting used to you, becoming sort of like friends type thing.
I would never tell anyone not to do it or to do it. Me personally, I don't think it's a good idea though. I think there's a reason we don't have a good relationship with these creatures, and quite frankly, I think in a lot of ways they're a lot smarter than we are, and I don't think that's a relationship that people should seek to get into. I mean, it's something fun and interesting and exhilarating to study, but as far as buddying up with one or with a group, I think it's a bad idea. I think you're asking for trouble, honestly.
Kind of like the guy with the brown bear.
Yeah, the grizzly man, yeah. That may or may not happen, I don't know, but there's a reason that the stories of the wild men persist all through history, but yet it's still something that's so rare that most people question its existence.
The creature, the book that we're really investigating, would you say that author probably hid his story in that book?
Yes.
There was no internet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you had the written word and books and magazines, and that was really it. And even then, stuff was, you had to fit your narrative to who was writing the check. Unlike now, if you wanted to put out a book in the 70s and 80s, you really had to fill it with what the editors wanted you to fill it with. And nowadays, anybody can publish a book. I can pick an idea out of the air and write a book about it and have it published on Amazon within a month with very low monetary investment, and that's really freeing.
This was based on Mountain Devil 2 is based on a book called The Creature, and a lot of people that we talk to, or some of the people we talk to, say that's ridiculous. There's a lot of fake stuff in there, but okay, what's your thoughts on, could a real story be wound into something that was exaggerated a little bit to make a story? You know?
Well, I mean, sure, because I mean, like you look at like a lot of stuff. I mean, it's going to be based on a little bit of truth, but you also want to try to sell a story too. So you got to embellish a little bit and make it sound a little bit bigger than what it was. But I mean, there's got to be some type of kernel of truth to it too. Like, unless you're just like a crazy imaginative person. I mean, to come up with a story like that is just like off the bat, like it's just crazy. Like, there's got to be something to it. He had to have had some type of experience, and whatever experience it was, obviously it was pretty profound to him. But yeah, whether or not it's as crazy as what it was, I mean, there's still something.
Are we in danger when we go out there looking for what we're looking for?
I think the danger is real. Like so many people have said, there are a lot like people. There's good ones, there's bad ones. There might be mating seasons, there might be food shortages, any number of things might factor into it. But is there legit danger? Yes, there is. I can't say that it's always going to be peace and love.
With people coming out with these ideas that are against the mainstream, a lot of times you're hesitant to come out with your sightings and your ideas and your experiences. And it really, how can you have accurate data if people are afraid to come forward? And so if you want accuracy, you've got to accept all of the phenomenon. You can't just restrict it to the ones that, if you only accept things that can be proven right here, right now, you're gonna limit yourself. You're gonna limit the data that you have for crunching.
Would have a relationship with Bigfoot and coming around.
Well, I mean, the one guy that we did an interview with, and he came up for the weekend, Greg Yost. I mean, he's pretty he has a relationship built with him. Like, it was really kind of wild because he says that they follow him, and that gets into the whole interdimensional thing, which that might be it. But like, Well, we were up on top of the hill, and we started getting this noise, and he started talking to the one. He was saying the name of the Bigfoot that he knew. And as soon as he said that name, I mean, it was crazy. There was stuff getting tossed. There was stuff getting, like, running just outside of our view. But it was just crazy how, like, as soon as he said Inky, that was the name of the Bigfoot. As soon as he said that, it was just like, it just lit up with activity around us. And that was pretty crazy. Like, so yeah, I think you can have a relationship with them. I think you got to be pretty open-minded and just kind of open heart and just kind of go into it. But yeah, it could also get bad, I feel.